Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my new video. I am Naiem Al Alamin, English instructor. Today, we are going to talk about something super important: how to learn and remember English vocabulary. So now I know we've all tried memorizing word list but still forget them the next day, right? Well, so today I'll share 6 powerful strategies that will help you to learn new words and use them while speaking and writing in English. So I've written 6 strategies here, so I'll show one by one and I'll describe. The first strategy is memory strategy. So basically, memory strategy is all about making connection between new words and something you already knew. For example, let's see, you are learning the word mountain. Try to picture a big, beautiful mountain in your mind. Maybe Mount Everest, or even one that's near to your hometown. Or if a word sounds similar to something in your language, make a funny association. For example, let's say you are learning the word flood. So try to picture a scene from a village of Bangladesh during the monsoon, water everywhere, people using boats. That strong mental image helps the word stick in your memory. Another example, it's quite funny. So let's say you are learning spicy. Think about your Amma's Kurbani beef curry or a plate of fuchka with extra green Bombay chili. So now every time you will hear the spicy word, you will smile and remember the taste. Okay, so that's why when you are learning new vocabs, try to associate with something interesting or something that you like. So this is called memory strategy. So now let's jump to the next strategy. This is called cognitive strategy. So basically, cognitive strategy is where the real brain work happens. Instead of just reading a word, you use it, you write it, you say it, and make sentence with it. Let's try it together. For example, you have just learned the word grateful. The word grateful. Write it down 3 times in a paper. Now use it in your own sentences. For example, I'm saying, I am grateful for learning English with Naiem sir. So it's a sentence. So whenever you are learning a sentence, word, vocabulary, try to put them in a sentences. So it will help you to remember those words a long time. So this might feel simple, but trust me, when you use the word, your brain remembers it better. Okay, now let's come to the strategy number 3, compensation strategy. Okay, let's talk about something we all face. Do you know what we all face? Okay, so what do you do when you are in a conversation and suddenly you forget the word? What do you do? Don't panic. This is where compensation strategy come in. Instead of freezing in the conversation, describe the word. Let's say you forgot the word umbrella. So umbrella. You are unable to remember or recall the word. Then what will you do? Then you should say in other words. It is, for example, like it's a thing we use when it rains, like during monsoon season. So you can also use hand gesture, like so you can use your hand, your gesture, or say in a simple word you remember to keep going on the conversation. So don't be freezed in conversation. So number 4th strategy is metacognitive strategy. Basically, metacognitive strategy help you plan how to learn vocabulary. It's kind of planning how you are learning those new vocabulary. It's like being the manager of your own learning, and you will be the manager, you will be the planner, and you will know how you're going to learn those vocabulary. Start by setting small goals. For example, I have a goal and I've set the goal that okay, in this week I will learn, for example, 10 new vocabs or 10 new words. So create a vocabulary journal, or even you use your smartphone or Google Doc or any other platform. So whenever you are learning new word, just write down the words. Every Saturday or every Sunday or any other day, just you will sit down and test yourself. Can you still use the words that you learned on the Monday? Can you use? If you can use, then awesome. You did wonderful. But if you not, then it's revise time. Then you have to review those vocabulary because we have forgotten that vocab, that words. Okay, now let's come to the 5th strategy. That's called effective strategy. Effective strategy. Okay, so effective strategy. Let's be real. Some days you are tired, and some day you are busy. So you may feel negative, so you have to be positive and motivated. So whatever you learn, just celebrate this learning. And the last strategy is the social strategy. Okay, now let's talk about one of my favorite ways to learn English with people. That's called social strategy. So English is not just a subject to keep locked in your head. It's a language meant to be used in real conversation. So if you want to really learn the language, then you have to use it in social context. So without using in social context, you will not be able to be expert in English speaking. So if you ask me, so how can I learn English better? So especially speaking, so the one simple answer is speak and practice. So without speaking, without practicing, you will not be able to learn English. So that's why practice speaking English with a friend or a study partner, whatever is available to you. Use new words in your text, in your voice notes, or in your conversation. Even if you can also join a various online group or a Facebook group, or or you can create a group for the experience or with the people, with the students who are learning English. So using these 6 strategies, I can say that if you follow these 6 strategies, so you will be able to develop your language skill. So to wrap it up, if you want to really build your English vocabulary, don't just memorize. Please don't just memorize, rather connect, use, plan and use, and stay positive and talk to other people. So these 6 strategies can turn your vocabulary learning into something that will be sticked in your head, in your mind and your brain, and you will not forget forever. So if you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe and leave a comment. Which strategy are you going to try first? I'll see you in the next video with more tips to level up your English. Take care and keep speaking, keep learning vocabulary. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.